Megan, really great to have you here. Um, you've had some amazing wins. You've only been here for 4 weeks in the client and automation system. You've had some amazing wins. You've pretty much made your investment back. I know you've made $5,100 on your old list, which is fantastic. And you also got the system set up and running within 2 weeks, and you're getting a super duper flow of leads coming through. How
I
does that
am.
feel?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And, granted, I kind of stopped everything else that I was doing for those first 2 weeks, but it was 100% worth it.
All right.
Yeah.
So just tell me, how long did it take you to set the system up?
Um, Gosh, I was actually tracking hours. I think it was about 56 hours all in. Um, and I did it over several, I had to take some breaks, and like there was one day where I just was like, I can't. But it was uh, every step of the way was so perfectly mapped out for me that I couldn't help but want to keep going and turn it on. My goal was to have it turned on by like the Friday after I started. Actually, I got my ads turned on in a week and a half. So that was a
Wow.
huge win. Yeah.
Wow. So 10
And I,
days from zero to getting the add on.
yeah, yeah. And I remember hearing like, oh, like if you really wanted to go all in, you could get it done in like 48 hours or something. And I was like, I don't think I have that kind of energy, but like spreading it out over 10 days worked perfectly.
Yeah, for sure. And so it's been on for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
What results have you had from there?
Yeah, so I've got 66 leads in my funnel. I've had 8 appointments on my calendar, and I've been sorting through, which it's kind of separating the wheat from the chaff, trying to see like what works. But yesterday I had an excellent conversation with my perfect ideal client avatar, and we have a follow-up today.
Amazing. Awesome. And so you made some money as well through some advice from doing some organic work. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about that. What happened with that?
Yeah, so Ed has this process that he calls the special case study offer. And I think the idea was to, put it out on social media. I honestly, what was so attractive to me about this program was that I didn't have to be active on social media. I have an old account that has like a ton of followers, like 65,000 followers, that's broken right now. I have a new account that I built to almost 2,000 followers that I haven't touched in probably 4 months. And I was feeling totally allergic to it. And so, but I took that suggestion of the special case study and I put that out in an email to my old list, which at this moment only has 190 people on it. About half of them are very engaged, and I got 2 sales off of that right away.
Wow. And
Yeah.
what return did you get on that?
What return, meaning how much money did I make?
Yeah.
Well, that was the $5,100. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo. Let's go. That's amazing.
I know. I know. And it felt ridiculously easy. I have done a ton of sales trainings over the years. I've been coaching since 2016. I've been through lots of different processes, and this is the simplest, cleanest, lowest pressure process that I have found. And I'm just so grateful for it.
Yeah, it's amazing actually. You're talking of our closer process, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a fantastic process. Yeah. Oh, wow. So you set up
Yes.
the ads, you're getting leads through at a low cost. You made $5,100 from some advice that to a process that Ed gave you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you're
Well,
using
see,
the sales process to close your
yes.
leads.
Yes. The sales process is
Woo!
amazing. And like, we'll see what happens. I have 3 more conversations for this week, but there's a strong potential that I could hit my 10K this week.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Woo! I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Tell me okay then. What is it? What have you enjoyed the most about COA? Because some people say it's the process, so it's the
Yeah.
main program and it's the sort of easy to follow step-by-step modules. Some people
Yeah.
say it's the support that we are there for them every step of the way, every week, and we're there to answer all your questions live or in the group. Some people say it's the assets, the funnels, the templates, the ad copy, the closer
Yeah.
process, that we give it all to you.
Yeah.
Which did you like the best or enjoy the most?
I like what I really like in general in my life. I don't like being told what to do. In this case, I love that I just showed up and it was like this, and this. Do not deviate from it. Just follow the freaking process and you will get the result that you're looking for. And I did it. I followed the instructions. I did exactly what I was told to do, and it worked perfectly. I think that, to me, is the most valuable piece. And then second to that would be, I really haven't showed up for a lot of the calls. I told you that. I was just like, I need to do the work. I don't need to be listening to all this right now. But I'm looking forward to jumping in on that. But meanwhile, I get these texts from Angel saying, good job. And we saw what you did. And people calling me out in the school group and being like, wow, look at that. That's amazing. Oh, and I heard you did this. And then being able to have these one-on-one calls is priceless. So 2 things.
Amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what would you tell to someone who wanted to join COA?
Oh, don't hesitate. Like, and again, I have been in so many programs. And this is the one that has been the most aligned with how I want to run my business. And honestly, like, I was very unsure and I had no intention of joining more programs or investing more money when I found Ed, and I have no idea even how I found him. And he was open, his face was open on a browser on my laptop for like, a good 10 days. And finally I was like, okay, what is this? Who is this guy with the hair, like with the fluorescent sign in the background, and and it's all flashy, and I'm going, this is so not my style, but something is telling me to watch this video. And as soon as I dug in, all of a sudden he was like my new favorite person. So
Strange. I have a very similar experience about how I met Ed. It's the same,
yeah,
very
nice.
similar thing. Yeah. Well, amazing. Megan, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you just for
Thank you.
being here and sharing your experience so far. You're only 4 weeks in. That's
I know.
incredible. So it's so good. Well done for taking so much action. I mean, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
thank you.
Fantastic result once again. You've obviously got many more, many, many more to come. So thanks again for sharing. And let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Thank you.